This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
It's your sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Thursday, May the 22nd, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good morning. A major health and wellness tourism deal for Barbados. The Barbados Tourism Authority's Vice President for Marketing in North America, Campbell Rudder, tells Barbados Today the BTA will be signing a contract by early next month that's going to see a celebrity coming to the island as part of the Health and Wellness Initiative. Rudder says that deal is only one aspect of his focus on health and wellness tourism drive for Barbados.
That's one of the other areas that have got a lot of focus on in health and wealth, particularly in the first aspect of it, which should be happening within a couple of weeks. Can't speak to it because there's some other stuff involved, but it has to do with the fertility clinic that we have there. That is, again, another great asset, and we have an upcoming opportunity with that. We're just waiting to sign the final deals on it. But beyond that, we're looking at things like yoga paddle boarding, and my team is actually working, the PR team, on a wellness program for us to try to generate some business with the benefits.
A possible last-ditch effort today to try to avoid industrial action against the state-run National Conservation Commission. Minister of Labour Dr. Esther Bayosuku is bringing back the National Union of Public Workers, the Barbados Workers Union and the NCC to the bargaining table at her department, armed with fresh information that could resolve the contentious selection process by which over 200 commission staff were recently retrenched. Minister Suku met yesterday with the NCC management on the information that she requested of them during Tuesday night's negotiations, when the meeting acknowledged the lack of sufficient consultation on the selection of those who were sent home. The NUPW is keeping close to its chest a possible date for industrial action if an agreement was not reached today. The BWU, on the other hand, has been insisting that it has no intention of taking industrial action until it has exhausted the negotiation process, which includes the option of Prime Minister Freundel Stewart's intervention. Barbados cannot legislate against or ban the importation of cheap, inferior food produce. Instead, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Estworth Reid, said education of importers would be the preferred route. Reid says that in any case, Barbados' hands are tied when it comes to banning imports because of strict WTO rules.
Our hands in countries like Barbados tend to be tight due to the fact that we are members of the WTO, and the WTO got certain rules. Then we have certain agreements with CARICOM, and and then there are other international trading agreements that we have, and that we have to be, comply with. We have obligations to all of those things. So the idea is to educate, to buy local. Remember that I had the buy local campaign sometime going. So that is the type of encouragement that we will have to do.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
It's your sun power.
In regional news, the Jamaica Cabinet will soon consider a draft policy which proposes amendments to existing regulations that would pave the way for the country to utilize hemp. Anthony Hilton, Jamaica's industry minister, says there's a real possibility of the island cashing in on industrial hemp. He notes, however, that the focus will not be on marijuana. Hilton argues that the legal cultivation of industrial hemp as distinct from marijuana has presented a major global opportunity for a number of countries around the world where legislation facilitates farmers to grow hemp. The minister suggests that more than 25,000 products can be derived from the hemp plant. And finally, this story from the global arena. A 25-year-old woman who went missing 10 years ago in California has told police she was forced to marry her captor and have his child. The unnamed woman in Santa Ana contacted police after finding her sister on Facebook. 41-year-old Isidro Garcia was arrested on Tuesday on suspicion of kidnapping, rape, and false imprisonment. Police said in a statement he had been living with the girl's family at the time of her disappearance. The abuse began in 2004, the statement said, when Garcia was dating the victim's mother, residing with her and her daughters in Santa Ana, a city in Orange County. Now, the police alleged that Garcia began sexually assaulting the victim in June of that year. 2 months later, he assaulted the victim's mother and drugged the teenager, driving her to another property where she was locked in a garage. That's been the 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon, but until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. Subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.